What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hope all of y'all are having a great day today, man. I want to explain something to y'all, man. Never limit your beliefs, man. And what I mean by limiting your beliefs is that a lot of people say that when you can't do certain things, you can't do it. So then you start believing that belief, right? You start going off of that person's opinion because you started to believe in their ideas instead of yours. So let me tell you this story about the elephant, all right? That was tied to a stick, all right? And this stick was it was like a little twig. It was like this little twig, you know what I'm saying? So I want to explain something to you, man. So this elephant was growing up tied, right? It was tied to a stick, and the reason why it was tied is because it used to always run around. So they tied it to a stick. That elephant grew up its whole life tied to that stick, okay? And this is the crazy part. As it was growing up, it was always afraid to start running around because the elephant was tied to the damn stick because he used to always run around in the first place. So what they did was they tied him to a stick so he didn't move around. As he was growing up, as he got older, bigger and fatter, you know, because elephants are pretty huge, the elephant was scared because it couldn't move anywhere. So it made that belief that it couldn't go anywhere else except for that little spot because it was tied to that rope. But the thing is, that stick was still small. So this small little stick, it was breakable, right? The thing is, that elephant grew up to that belief, knowing that he can go anywhere. But the thing is, if he were to just not go off of that belief, if he would have just ran, right? Because keep in mind, this elephant is bigger and stronger now. He could have broke that branch and he could have lived off of his belief. He could have just be free from his belief. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Everybody in this world has not broken free from that stick. Everybody is still in this little circle because they're limiting their beliefs. Everybody's in this little comfort zone. In order for you to break free from that limiting belief is to just break free. Understand that anything is possible in this world. You must understand that belief, because as soon as you start understanding that anything is possible, that you can set your mind to do certain things, bro, everything will go so much smoother and so calmly, because for one, you're believing in yourself, and two, you're acting on that belief. So as soon as you start acting on that belief, you get very far. And the third thing to understand is that you must create a new belief. Every time that you achieve certain things, every time that you achieve certain goals, you must always create a new goal. You must always create a new belief. Because if you don't, if you stay on that phase 2, right, acting on your belief, you're always gonna stay in that little hole. You know, and the great and beautiful thing about life is that you must always go on to be your full potential. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Your potential right now could be up to here, but if you go the extraordinary, right, you can actually go up to here. And then if you are beyond extraordinary, you go to up here. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of life. Or think about it. The whole point of life to me is that we're made on this earth to become something. We're made on this earth to figure out who we are, to figure out that we can achieve anything that we set our minds to. Because you know why? Because before we were even born, God gave us an image. God created our plan before we were even born, bro. Think about it. God literally put us on this earth to figure out a way to go back to heaven. And in order for us to go back to heaven is to believe in our Creator, right? And to achieve the goal that you want in your life. Because think about it, everything in this world is controlled. The government controls you, the internet controls you, social media controls you. Everything in this world is based on control. There's only a certain amount of people, the top 1%, that gets out of that state. You know what I'm saying? They believe in themselves, they create new ideas, they believe in themselves, bro. That's how people are different. Because they believe in themselves. They believe in the certain things that they believe in ways that if I believe in myself and trust myself, then I can get very far, which is true, because that's a belief that they made. That's a thing that they had in their mind. All right, so let me tell you this, man. Never limit your beliefs, because as soon as you start limiting your beliefs, you'll never know how far you can get. You'll never know your full potential. You never really understand who you are as a person. Because think about it. Always remember the elephant. The elephant grew up and it knew in the back of its mind that it can't go anywhere because it was tied to that stick. But the thing is, that stick never grew. That stick never got stronger. So that thing was weak. And the elephant could have just ripped that thing apart. That thing could have just broken up into pieces. But the thing is, the elephant limited his belief. Don't be like the elephant. Be yourself and be limitless, all right? Understand that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Because as soon as you start believing yourself, that's a belief. You are believing in yourself. You are actually going out of your way. You're being extraordinary. So be different. Don't compare. Be yourself, and always love yourself at the end of every day. All right? God loves you, and take care of yourself, man. Peace.